I started in the property casualty insurance industry in 1982, handling directors and officers liability insurance from both an underwriting and a brokerage perspective. And I go way back there because when I started in D&O insurance, we were literally teaching boards of directors what their fiduciary duties were. And it wasn't until merger mania of the 80s did you really get the construct of what we have today. And I believe trustee liability or family office liability, whatever you want to call it, is exactly where D&O was back in 1982. We're really talking to all the various people who serve in these roles. What are their roles? Who's talking to them about their roles and responsibilities? I mean, these are enormous jobs and their liabilities because they are putting their personal assets at risk. So I always start back there. I left in year 2000 and co-founded a company that provided title insurance for fine art and other important collectibles. And I got a few things out of that. One is there aren't many insurance people who have actually founded companies, raised capital, and had a liquidity event, and all the challenges in between. Like we had an investment manager who almost bankrupted us. We had a hedge fund whose, big bad investments became our problem, even though we were a small company. And we got through all of this with no litigation. So I've actually gone through the process and understand it from the business owner's point of view. It also gave me really interesting insight into tax, trust, and estate issues for personal property. And that's really how I got to where I am today. We sold the company in 2010. I lived out my employment agreement and thought, I don't really want to be a one product salesperson for a company I don't own anymore. And I probably have one career left in me. What am I going to do? So I went to the family offices, the trust and estate attorneys, the wealth managers, et cetera, that I've been working with. And I'm like, look, you guys know me as the art girl. I did that for 15 years, but I actually have this other big background. What's the number one issue your clients are facing today? And everybody said trustee liability.